to replicate what we saw in that second round. This one may go down as a semi-professional instant classic. What a fight thus far between Matt Pope out of the red corner and Gaz Endersby. Dan, your scorecards. What do you have the scorecards like after 2 rounds?
You know what, in honesty, I didn't see it as being 50-50. Although we have Matt Pope, who seems to be a little bit more in control as it stands right now. You've got Endersby, who's busted open, but he has those bursts, and those are the bursts that we're watching out for. If he lands one of those big slugging rights, it's game over.
No question about it. Matt Pope, he kind of puts his head down. He's using the jab. He's using some nice 1-2 combination. A tremendous striking ability, using the technique. Beautiful 1-2 combination with the left hook. The left hook is what started everything. The confidence level by Matt Pope with his striking has certainly been raised. But Gaz Endersby knows he has power, and he can end the fight, as you mentioned, Dan, with 1 shot.
I don't think the blood in Endersby's face is deterring whatsoever, though. If anything, it's motivated him and wanting him to go more hungry than ever.
The third and final round, Matt Pope wearing the black trunks, Gaz Endersby wearing the camouflage out of the blue corner, and another jab, but Endersby is trying to push the pace. The right hands, they're not connecting, and he gets a couple of them in. The takedown by Matt Pope. Boy, did he slam him on the back of his head. Did Matt Pope with authority.
See, exactly what we said would happen, did happen. He waited for that window of opportunity, he grabbed him, took him down, and smashed him into the mat.
He shrugged him off like he was taking off the Monday morning paper and trying to go for a guillotine choke is Gaz Endersby, but immediately popping out is Matt Pope, and right now it seems like he's in the butterfly guard of Gaz Endersby, but Matt Pope certainly trying to, in firm control of this one. I have him up 2 rounds to nothing over Endersby, but Endersby's got to do something to get out of this position because he's clearly losing on the scorecards.
If I was Matt Pope, I would make the most of that guy being on the ground, make him burn as much energy as possible, then try and capitalize it, because if Endersby gets up, starts hitting those slug fists again, that's when it's going to start to worry Matt Pope.
Right now, Matt Pope is just on top. He can transition. He's trying to find an opening, looking for an arm of sorts. He can't tag to the head with elbows, but Gaz Endersby is a bloody mess. The right side of his face is filled with blood all over the place. It's almost a crimson mask on the middle of the face of Gaz Endersby, Dan.
Completely agree. Endersby, although that was pretty damn good for him to flip that round, although it looks like Matt Pope is going for the submission, whether he's going to lock in tight or not, I cannot see from here.
He's got the guillotine choke in, he's cranking on it, but he needs to get that left arm underneath to fully secure it, and then he will cut off the oxygen of Gaz Endersby, and now he's trying to he's happy being in guard because Endersby is not doing anything. Now he's picking up his action and his movement and a beautiful job by referee Trevor Mitchell to stand them up. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu blonde belt, so he knows, Trevor Mitchell, the referee, knows what it's like with inactivity on the ground. Nice job to stand them up. Much to the delight of the capacity crowd here at the Gemtech Arena, Dan.
I've got a sneaky suspicion that Endersby's going to go for a whole-out slugfest once again and finish things off nice. I don't think he's going to wait around. He needs to go all out or nothing here because his scorecard is going to be a little more in Matt Pope's favor.
Matt Pope seems to be in firm control of this fight. He's happy. And a takedown by Endersby. But Matt Pope is very comfortable on his back. He's a Japanese Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. He knows what it's like. He's been training for over a year, so he's been in these positions where he's on his back and he needs to be able to use his guard game effectively, which he's in half guard, 10 seconds to go in the fight. Endersby's got to come up with something miraculous, then if not, he will be in line for a second semi-professional loss.
He's going to bring something out of the bag pretty damn quick, and by the looks of things, he's not going to get anything out in time.
And that ends what was a sensational fight to kick off the semi-professional part of 10th Legion Championship Fighting's decimation card, as the capacity crowd clapping in appreciation for these 2 gladiators.
Don't get me wrong, it's going to be a tough call, but I think the favor is in slide of Matt Pope in this question.
Pope showed a lot of things, proved to me a lot. He proved that he could get tattooed with some heavy shots, but remain composed and use his technical striking. A wild striker, give me a technical striker that knows, that has pinpoint accuracy like Matt Pope over a wild striker in Gaz Endersby. And Endersby, no knock on him because he does have a lot of power in his hands. But tonight, it was the more technical striker, the more well-rounded fighter. Matt Pope certainly that, as it looks like he's in line for a second semi-professional win. And right now, Jen, it looks like we're going to send it up to Jordan with the decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, what a start to our semi-pro card tonight. Let's first off have a round of applause for a terrific fight. Superb. And after our 3 3-minute rounds from the judges, the winner in the red corner